And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
We changed it. No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Look at this, going deep right away. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense to the line fast. Jackson's going to go on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19, Nike, Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that 1st down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sending him on the dive. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get it.
They give it to him again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again is Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Ball taken in at the 36. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
They're on 46-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At their 48-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 65, 65.
They'll throw it. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Vontae Taylor has it.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
First down, here's Lamar. Free inside the 30. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. Just a good little penalty time.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Okay,
well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have it a little short of midfield. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense up to the line fast.
60 average, 60 average.
2 yards on the pickup.
Takes the second down snap. Flush that out to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs from the 37.
Smash, smash. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
This time it's a passing play. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Jackson, 18, Rattler, 18.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. They are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Working quickly here.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
One swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Complete out to the right. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's the give to Irving. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Irving on 2nd. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Irving on the counter. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Once again, Irving. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Right back to Irving now. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Oh, he loses the football. And the Titans have the recovery. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I could say it better myself.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
19 tight.
Throwing on 2nd. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
79. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cowboy 80. 65 catch. 65. Panther dragon 60. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Gunnar Helm, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit up. Ready. Listen up. Oh. Hey, middle. Cut.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Keely Ringo making the play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Oh, no, disaster! It's intercepted! And the Titans are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Was a dive up the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Chap 60, chap 60. Chap, check. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here's the backup, first throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find Gunnar Helm with that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards
19 tight. Ready. Count 60 Maverick. Set. Hey. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been one of the players of this game.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the set.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Buffalo 18.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Set. 18.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Dragons. Come on. Come on.
Here's a throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18, Pioneer. 2. Warrior set. 19, Lion. Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back.
2nd down, looking for options. Jump off caught by his back. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos. Ready?
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs from the 37.
Let's go.
Back play straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Mustang nice. Rig alert. Rig alert. Dragon 60. Let go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. Drop.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Throwing again is Lamar. We've got a screen to the running back.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Jackson has it, third and goal. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Sending him on the dive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18.
He's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. A sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get it.
To the air on third and long. That's home on a catch, left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Okay, ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Tag. Panther 6, 79 Broncos.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It is Titans football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, partner, as they come in trailing.
Got it. Ready?
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
the double. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throw here, third down. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down from the 42. Zone read here and give to Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, this is Mitchell. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Lamar back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Miller on the return. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready?
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Tag, 7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, not 6, 79 Broncos. Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats, Buffalo 18, Pioneer. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and brings up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage,
come on.
Odds are against you.
Cup 19, Cup, go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
19 tight, 19, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. To the right and pulled in by McCulkey. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
24-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Alec Eilmanner, and that leaves him with 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready?
To throw. Has it down close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll send him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's sucked at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Needing 9 now on this 3rd down, thanks to that false start penalty.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Bobcat, go!
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And drawn up here for Lamar. So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is 2nd and long. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's Mitchell again. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins.